This crumble bar recipe is easy and very delicious. I'm Tess, and today I got a great deal on blueberries, and I'm making homemade blueberry crumble bars. A great snack or dessert that everyone will love. This morning I went to the farmer's market and got a great deal on fresh blueberries. These blueberry crumble bars are real easy to make and make a nice, bright, refreshing snack. This is a great recipe to make for parties and get-togethers. Most people love them. In my bowl, I have 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and I'm adding in 1 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, giving that a good mix to incorporate. Just a reminder that I will leave the recipe and the list of ingredients for these blueberry crumble bars below this video. Also remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video recipe, and click the bell to make sure you receive notification of all my future video recipes. Now that everything is mixed well, I'm going to incorporate some fat. You can use shortening or butter or a combination of both, and I'm using both. The shortening and butter should be at room temperature, and I'm using a pastry cutter to cut the fat into the flour. You can also use a fork to do this. Continue cutting until you see pea-size or smaller crumbles, something like this. Next, I have 1 large room temperature egg that I will do the same thing, and this will take a minute to incorporate. Here I have 4 cups of fresh blueberries that are rinsed and drained. I'm adding a 1/2 cup of sugar and 4 teaspoons of cornstarch, giving that a good gentle mix so all the blueberries are coated. The cornstarch will help hold the blueberries together and thicken the blueberry juices as they cook. For a little pop of brightness, I'm adding in the juices of 1/2 a lemon, again giving everything a gentle mix. I have my oven preheating to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I have a 9x13 pan that I greased, and I also put in a parchment liner so the bars will be easier to lift out. I'm placing 1/2 of my flour crumb mixture on the bottom, spreading out, and gently tamping down. This is going to make a nice firm base for the blueberry crumble bars. Now the blueberries and leveling out. They are so beautiful. The other 1/2 of the flour crumb mixture I'm sprinkling evenly over the top. I'd like to add some sliced almonds on the top for a little crunch. This is going into a 375 degree Fahrenheit oven for 45 minutes or until golden brown on top. The kitchen smells so good. Going to let this completely cool before cutting. In the meantime, I'm making a simple icing to drizzle over the top. This is about a 1/2 cup of powdered sugar or confectioner's sugar and a little orange juice. You could also use milk. Just putting in a teaspoon of the orange juice and giving it a stir. You just want to add a little at a time. And this is the consistency that you're looking for. You can put on as much or as little of the icing that you like. This recipe makes 12 nice blueberry crumble bars. Of course, I love the blueberries. The crumble topping and sliced almonds add a nice crunch and texture, and the simple icing gives it a pop of sweetness. This blueberry crumble bar recipe is easy and delicious. I hope you give it a try and enjoy. If you like this video recipe, please hit the like and subscribe button. Remember to hit the bell next to the subscribe to make sure that you get my future video recipes. You can also find me on Facebook and at my website. Feel free to share this recipe and my channel with your friends and family. And until next time, much love!